Good evening, Lane College Lane Knights, and all of our viewers. We welcome you to the final episode of Inside the Den. I'm Justin Robertson alongside my co-hosts, Kayon Young and Tyler Newkirk.
So we're gonna do this every week. Every week, that's how this goes. Okay,
That's how I introduce your name. Is it a problem how I introduce your name,
like
sir?
it's a space in it, but it's not a space. But it's just straight up, like Newkirk, not New Space Kirk. It's not even like that. See, I had a football jersey like that though. It said New, and then they put a space on it, and then it said Kirk.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel special, but at the same time, I was like, you know, you got it wrong.
Special.
But it worked out though. It's a special kind of jersey, because don't too many people got the little dash in the middle of their name.
All right. You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
So,
It's a special name, so that's really what it boils down to. It's a very special
and he
name.
just wanted to let y'all know.
Yeah, there we go. All that.
all right. Well, on this final episode, we have to talk about a few things, a few important things. First, we're gonna talk about registration. Make sure you guys go register for your classes on next semester. You can go check on to your advisors, or if you know how to do it, you can do it yourself on camps. Just go on camps and go to registration, and you can start your registration. Just make sure you know all the classes that you need. All the proper classes. You can look on lanecollege.edu and go to the academic catalog to see what classes that you need as well.
And don't wait till the last second either. Get it done early so you don't have to worry about trying to get into a class at the
Class
very
is filling
end.
up.
Yeah, just get in your class, get it over with.
I made my schedule already. I'm set. I'm ready for my last semester. Praise the Lord.
You ain't said no more words.
All right, don't forget, tomorrow is Election Day. November 6th, 2018, Election Day. So go make your voices count. Go let your voices be heard.
And go vote.
Gotta vote.
Yeah, say it with your chest. Yeah, all of it.
Gotta vote.
So voting is very important. So make sure you get out there so we won't get trumped.
Nobody don't want that. I know y'all don't want that.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. But don't forget, finals is around the corner. Finals starts next week on the 17th. That's a Saturday, by the way. So finals start on the 17th and finals is over on the 21st. So make sure you guys study for your finals. Because if you don't study,
You gonna fail.
You gonna have to repeat.
Right.
pay some money. And we in college, you can't just repeat. So make sure you guys go out there and study. I took a long pause, I don't know why.
They had to build the momentum.
You know, this holiday season is right around the corner.
Right.
You guys have any plans for holiday season?
Going to my grandma's house.
You going to
Eat
grandma's
some-
house? Oh,
Grandma's house.
You going to
Eat
grandma's house for
some real
Thanksgiving?
food. You feel
You
me?
going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving?
Yup, y'all.
What you doing for Christmas?
Shoot, going to grandma's house again. Come on, man. You know how we doing, bro. You know, grandma's spot is always the main spot for holidays.
You right. What you doing for Christmas and Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It'll probably be at my house, so I ain't looking too forward to it because you know you got to clean up the whole house. You got to set up everything for everybody to
Gotta
come
prep
over.
it all up.
But no, it'd be dope though. Like usually the night before, everybody come over my house, spend the night, and we all. I know it sound bad. I don't know how we do it, but you know the floor, couches.
Just like back in the day when we
yeah,
was
that's
kids.
really what it is.
Right.
It all boys.
You know, we did it when we was kids.
Make a little pallet.
Even the old folks be sleeping on the floor. Like some of them. Like
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
You know, they had to do it too when they was kids.
You gotta get it how you get it.
Grandma
You feel
said
me?
lay down. If you don't find nowhere to lay down, you gonna be outside.
I just say make yourself to lay down on.
Well,
Ain't
my holiday plans are
Back in
very
Detroit?
adventurous.
Back in Detroit?
I'm spending a week in Christmas.
Okay.
I mean, a week in Christmas.
You spending in the holiday? I didn't know you could do that. Some
I'm
brand new
spending
stuff
a
for me.
week in Detroit for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I'm taking my girlfriend to meet the family.
Aww.
Yeah, you
Look at
know, a
so
little something,
sweet.
something. You know, then we're coming back here to Jackson. You know, to spend some weeks down here, and then for Christmas we are heading to Houston, so I can meet her family down there.
Oh,
Be the
again, look
family.
at this. Oh, it's just a family affair. That's so
Yeah.
sweet. So y'all goals. That's what you're trying to say. Y'all goals.
Nah, they status.
That's our statuses.
Those are temporary.
He talking about goals are temporary status.
Statuses, you know, so you can keep it for a good little minute. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is raw. This is beyond me.
Crazy.
Hey, you notice something? Kayon got a new haircut. Yeah.
So, I want you all to like zoom into my stuff.
No, don't do that.
Don't do
Don't break the camera.
Don't do not zoom in. You're gonna break the camera.
I understand it's under construction and stuff, but don't worry though. Just wait.
Wait, it's still under construction?
Under construction.
I thought it was under construction when you had the afro.
No. You misled there, bro. That's false advertising.
Fake news.
Fake news.
No.
But since you talking about a new haircut.
What's up? What's up with the hat?
What's up with this?
I like the hat been kind of tight today. So they
You got
Yeah,
the
you
little
know.
Mick Mill you did going and stuff.
Yeah,
So-
you know what that. I felt the need to put on the hat today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Scratch your head underneath. You know, take your hat off.
For the one time.
Yeah,
Take my hat off, yo.
Yeah, let's see. you
Alright,
Scratch
go for the
your
one time.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
head. Now that's
Yep.
a haircut. That right there is a haircut.
You did.
It's all the way gone. Like
It's not all the way gone.
well, listen. You can see something. It's stubble up there. Like you, if you do that, you can feel it. But
Yeah.
it's
It's temporary.
it's
It's temporary, okay?
How you gonna call it? It's temporary.
No, but we're gonna put my hat back on because it's cold in here.
It's a nice breeze.
It's a little breezy. My head all shiny and stuff on
Y'all
the
look
camera.
like twins though. Did y'all plan this out to do?
I think you need to be a part of the haircut committee.
No, get with the crew.
No, see,
with the crew.
Listen, I like hair on my head, so you know I'm fine with this. So I don't, you know, I'll let y'all twins. We ain't gonna be tripping.
Hey, I was gonna ask about this month. You know, it's No Shave November, but I can't really ask you guys. You don't have anything to shave, so.
See, I'm not shaving though. I'm not gonna shave November. The whole November I ain't gonna shave.
What you? I mean.
Hey, listen, no cap, bro. Y'all ain't gonna zoom. Y'all can't see it right now, but I got some little chin here, right there.
My man.
I'm trying to
You
show
can't
you.
zoom in there for
You
a
can't, you
fall.
can barely see yours
That-
too. What you talking about?
Look
You-
here.
look,
You got one strand.
I got
All right, all right,
We got
all right,
one
all right,
strand,
all right,
guys.
all right, you guys. All right, you guys. Enough of it. All right. That's enough for this segment here on Inside the Den. We'll be back after these messages.
Mitch, you don't got a parking decal? All right, you gonna get a ticket.
A parking ticket? Man, I wish somebody would give me a parking ticket. Get out of here with that. You already know, 'cause I'm stuck. Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get. How much?
That's
How
crazy.
much?
$50.
I bet you get that parking decal. I bet you
Man,
listen
that's
to me.
crazy.
I bet you
That is
listen to me.
crazy. Attention all Lane College students. Please be sure to get your parking decal. You can purchase a decal in the cashier's office. Parking decals are $50 for the year. This message is brought to you by Lane College.
Why are you doing all this speeding? What time you gotta be there, huh? You ain't James Bond. You ain't some GTA character. You are not on Fast and Furious, okay? This is real life, and you are a normal pedestrian. Look at a speed sign, all right? Turn off that radio. Pay attention so you don't end up killing somebody like this fool almost did to me. This message is sponsored by Lane College, the power of potential. And remember, drive carefully.
And welcome back to Inside the Den. You all know what this segment's about. It's all about the sports. So this past Saturday was the last game for the football team and for the women's volleyball team. The football team took a tough loss to Central State this past weekend. The score was 45-22. They played a tough one up there in Wilberforce, Ohio, and they put their hearts on the line to finish their last game. So big shout out to all the seniors on the football team on playing their last game this past Saturday. I thank you guys for being a part of this team for the last few years and contributing in everything that we have conquered. Saturday's game was amazing. I thought it would have been a little. It was tough in the first half.
Yeah,
I watched the game.
The first half,
it was tough in the first half. That third quarter,
they got killed.
I thought it was the Warriors out there.
I mean, Central State got 3 unanswered touchdowns in that third quarter, and that's pretty much what
killed the game.
Yeah, I mean, after that, at that point, they pretty much couldn't do anything, and they had dug themselves into too big of a hole. And
I mean, they finished. They scored 12 points in that fourth quarter, only holding Central State to 7 points.
Yeah.
But you know, that 21 points, that's what killed it.
Yeah.
That killed it. It was a great game, all in all, though. The volleyball team took a W this Saturday against Mississippi University for women. They won 3-0, 3 sets to none. So big shout out to the ladies volleyball team as they ended the season on a good note. Big shout out to Chancey Malonson. This is her senior year. That was her final game. So want to give a round of applause to all the athletes who during this fall season. But you guys know what has started?
What's up?
Oops.
It's hoop season. The girls' basketball team, let me reiterate that the women's basketball team went on the road today. They play Alcorn State on tomorrow down there in Mississippi. So we're going to big shout out to the women's basketball team as they on the road. Be safe.
I'm looking forward to
and we
those
love you
highlights.
guys.
I want to see those highlights because they practice seem like they've been pretty intense. They have a lot of new faces on the team. We talked about it last week. A lot of
they got like
90,
80% from last year to this year. Like it was like a whole new team.
So I want to see how they go.
And they added a new coach.
They hold coaches
switching up head.
So
I want to see how that goes for them. But I think from what I see and from the girls that I know I'm in classes with, I think they ought to be able to go get the dub.
Yeah, I think they will. The men's basketball team season is coming up in a few weeks. They play their first game is on the 26th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So
and then I know they busy pretty much the whole month of December. They
don't get no break.
Ain't no break.
Ain't no break.
I want to say they got maybe 2.5 week break, if that.
That like the Christmas break.
Yeah. But they
back to it.
They back at it in early January, and then the whole.
Because we return to school on the 7th. Don't forget that. I know this is a little off topic, but don't forget that we do return from winter break on January. The classes start January the 7th. We return on like the 5th and the 6th. Classes start January the 7th.
Yeah.
And we get out November 21st.
And real quick, for those of y'all complaining about having a final on the Saturday, I just think that's kind of crazy because we get the whole month of December off, plus more than a week over in November, and then plus we still got a week pretty much in January. So, I mean, if you still complaining about having to take a final on that Saturday, November 17th, I mean, get over that. That's ridiculous.
Most of my finals are that week before that.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in a good situation.
Yeah. And then plus, big shout out to the intramural flag football team, my team, the Pack. We will be traveling to Kentucky next weekend, the 16th to the 18th, to play for a championship up there. for flag football. Yeah, I told you guys earlier in the season that my team was gonna win and we was going to Kentucky. Now look, it happened. I spoke into existence. I'm the greatest GM there is.
True, get it done.
Is that that's what you call it?
Yep.
See, I'm rooting for y'all because y'all my boys and y'all the school, but y'all could have picked a better name than the Pack. That's too close to the Packers, and I don't. Yeah, that's too close to the Packers.
Maybe it was.
I'm a Chicago boy. I'm gonna go down with the
All right,
Packers.
I didn't choose the Pack because I'm a Lions fan. So my love for the Packers is like none.
That little NFC North, okay.
So
who created the
Yeah,
name?
they should have been five.
Okay.
I created the
With
name.
the Pack.
The Pack.
That wasn't too close to the Packers. The Green Bay Packers.
You're right.
So like,
But we're a pack. We're like a pack of wolves going out to eat.
Y'all could have called yourselves the Pack of No.
I think
Pack
that
of
wasn't
Wolves,
worked
right?
either.
I mean, yeah, okay. But the Pack, you know.
This is crazy,
Good
but
luck though. I mean,
thank you.
Well,
hope y'all win.
I appreciate that.
What's love?
Y'all
man?
name
What's love?
sucks, but
For sure.
I mean, it's all love though. Y'all gonna get the win at the end of the day. So
This is beyond me.
I just said y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna get the win. Y'all gonna go represent well.
But you just said my name sucked.
I didn't say your name. I said the team name sucked.
But I came up with the name.
It's the
what
team,
you call
right?
that?
Right, the
Like a
team.
number.
What Mitch say? A situation.
Situation. Hey man, big shout out to the Mitch, man. We miss you,
Yeah,
man.
shout out West Coast
Shout
gang.
out, man.
Miss you guys, man. But man, it's been a long time coming, you guys.
Yeah.
Long time coming, man.
It's been a long time coming, and I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. You ain't gonna say it?
Listen, I told y'all last week and the week before last, I could not sing. I would not sit up here and embarrass myself like these. But they think, y'all did an okay job that time. You tried to harmonize, but
I feel like
I wasn't gonna add to it.
I feel like there's some
why you wanna
hateration
join?
going
It
on.
was
You had some haterade today?
Y'all want to join? Come on, y'all want me to join? Come on,
It's
you
too
ready?
late now.
No, it's too
We
late.
already done.
It's
All
over
right, we
with.
ain't go, listen,
We
I'm
already
done.
mixed it, mastered it.
I could have made
It's
great
already
music.
on the iTunes.
I
and
probably could have
everything.
been that third piece I was looking for. See
You
that?
could have, but guess what? You
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Y'all two wasn't
What your
enough.
mommy tell you was you
Oh,
was
now
coulda,
we in
shoulda,
now,
woulda.
No, I was just saying.
J.
y'all-
Cole around
no,
here.
I was just saying the song was okay.
It was
It was okay.
Now it's
Y'all,
okay.
listen, y'all could have had me.
So you did
I
rough.
come out of retirement every now and then.
You did
Every
rough.
now.
We the Temptations. You just gonna take over, huh?
Listen, first off, I can't even say that. I was gonna say
down.
David Ruffin was
Break
the
it down
greatest,
for me.
but they were all great in their own individual way.
Right.
You a Detroit boy, say I know y'all Motown and all that, all that good stuff. But see, all right, that's the temptation. See that? But no, no, they all sounded good together. That's what I'm saying. Like, Temptations sounded better with Ruffin.
Hey,
I'm David Ruff.
All right, well, you
ain't neither one of you David Ruffin. I'm David Ruffin, but we'll be right back after these messages. Because I'm David Ruffin. I run this. This is my show.
Who said that?
Me.
The library located in CMAC at Lane College is not only the pursuit of potential, but it is where we learn to succeed. With over a collection of 90,000 volumes of print and non-print materials, the library provides 10,942 ebooks for faculty members, students, and staff members. Sections are designed for individual study, small group study rooms, seminars, viewing rooms, and computer facilities. Staffed with 3 beautiful librarians, this is definitely where true potential is conquered.
This is a homage beat.
And welcome back to Inside the Den. This is the last segment.
Moment of silence.
You know, a little emotional here because, you know,
It's your last show.
it's my last show.
One of the founders of the show. One of the
Originated.
right. One of the
I love you guys so much. You guys just warm my heart.
we just hyped you up a little bit.
Yeah. Yes. Last week was DJ Mitch's last show,
Money Mitch.
and this week is
Mitch.
my last show, and it's also the final episode of the season.
Yeah.
We've had a great season this year.
Yeah. It went by
But
fast.
Yeah, it did. This
Went
is
by
the
way
first season.
Yeah.
So you know what you guys need to do is, as I'm gone, you guys need to keep it up. You know.
Torch.
You know, I'm passing. Hey, I'm doing it right here on this show. I am passing the torch to these guys. So if they don't fulfill, let me know. You can follow me on all social media outlets. I ain't gonna put my social media out there right now.
Right. If you was one of the ones that trained us, then you know.
I mean, dang.
I
If
mean,
you
I'm
put
just-
it like that, then
No,
yeah,
but I'm
the
saying
odds
that
are
to
you
say,
in.
right, I'm about to say, like, you should know we gonna do a good job then, right? Because
You
we
know
was
what?
under your
You're
guy.
right.
You and Mitch.
You
Under
right.
your wing.
You
Exactly.
right. You're right. And I
See
did.
that?
And I did put you there. You feel me? Right in that
You
headlock.
put it like
man.
So nah, but yeah, I trust you guys. You know, to carry the torch. You
We
know,
got it, we got
you
it.
know, the past classes have gave me the torch, and I've carried on very well. Now it's my time to do that to you guys.
Gotcha.
So you know, feel me? Carried on. You know, carried on. You know, be great. You know,
Don't be good, be great. That's not the age.
don't be good, be great.
That was like, what was that, the quote last week? That was the quote we had last. The week before last. Don't be good, be great.
You feel me? Swerve to
Hope
greatness.
that.
You feel me? Hashtag swerve to greatness. That's hashtag SWIRVE to greatness.
That sounds like a lot. You know,
Yeah, that's
on
a
the
lot.
but no, listen. It sounds like it's t-shirt worthy. Like we can get you a t-shirt made swerve to greatness.
I'm gonna put your face on it.
Yeah. Mr. Jackson. Like the, yeah.
I'm not missing. Stop calling me that.
No, you're gonna be like the president of Lane or the son of Jackson one day. Watch and see.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be in Hollywood somewhere with my feet up, down on the beach somewhere in Miami or on the islands somewhere, my toes out.
You
Okay.
gonna have the little Jesus pieces on, with the little
With the granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? Like sweater, you know all that stuff.
I'm gonna have all of it. So I'm gonna be living. That's my plans to live.
Oh, you gonna live lavish. Exclusive. Trying to get on your level, man. Shoot.
Hey man, big shout out to the men's volleyball team. Yeah, you got it right. I said it. The men's volleyball team. They had a scrimmage yesterday. They had a little blue and red scrimmage yesterday with
ever.
themselves.
That was the first game, wasn't it?
Yep,
In
against
history.
themselves,
Wow,
and
history.
a couple of men's volleyball experts came out, you know, helped them out in the community. So it was a good day for the men's volleyball team. It was the first year of the men's volleyball team, so you know, so whenever they have a game, make sure you guys go out and support. Man, this is big. It's history. First time in Lane College history that a men's volleyball team has been here. So I just want to give a big shout out to them. Can't forget this upcoming Saturday, November 10th, 2018, there is a citywide career and job fair. What's the name of that street? What's the address to the place, Kayon?
East Chester Street.
Newspaper, Kayon.
Wait.
I said
Don't do me like that. You said the name of the street.
But I said the address
Full
too.
address, like
See, I heard the street part.
Okay.
Oh, so you
All
blaming
right.
the city now?
All right, so the citywide career and job fair is Saturday, November 10th, 2018, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Is at Parkview Learning Center. The address is 905 Chester Street. All community members are welcome. Be professional, dress with copies of your resume to give to employers. They got internships, part-time and full-time jobs, professional employment. You know, if you need a contact, you know, just show up, okay?
And I know it's supposed to be, I talked to the lady earlier, it's supposed to be over 25, I think she said either 25 or over 25 vendors at this event. And she said some of the jobs are actually hiring on spot. So if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to learn how to fill out an application, if you just want to kind of meet people and get some experience in networking or however, it's definitely a good opportunity, definitely a good experience to go to and get a chance to be a part of.
Yes, and don't forget, Wednesday is Diwali holiday. Diwali holiday is a festival of lights.
Yes.
You want to dip into that a little more?
Yes, I got a couple notes on it. It's kind of a dope thing that I don't think too many people know about, and we kind of just got up on it. Diwali actually means rows of lighted lamps, and it's a festival of light ceremony, and it's actually one of the most significant festivals in the Indian culture, and it's celebrated by a lot of the Hinduism cultures and the religion, and it's just something I think that it's kind of a good idea to kind of just kind of look up on if you want to learn about something new or learn about a new tradition or custom. I think that would be a pretty dope idea.
Good. It's great to learn different cultures and stuff like that.
Yeah. Plus, I know they light up. I read they light up they light up lamps as well, but they light up houses and they also light up a whole bunch of shops and things of that nature. So I think it's dope. It's kind of dope to learn about.
It is. You guys want to get back into this football real quick because we went off subject last segment.
Yes.
Go ahead and get back on that.
You know, like I said, the football team had a great game. They had a total of 102 yards rushing.
Mm-hmm.
They had over 300 yards in the air. Went 23-44 in the air. So that was a great game. Marcus Reynolds had 3 touchdowns. He had 3 interceptions, for 311 yards. His longest yard was 35 yarders. Trent Mays, the quarterback for Central State, had 137 yards in the air, went 8 for 17. Mm-hmm. So it was a pretty decent game from the quarterback standpoint. Marcus had over 300 yards in the air. That is amazing.
Yeah, I thought this week, at least offensively speaking, they kind of kept the ball rolling. Obviously, Marcus had some interceptions, but they kind of carried over their performance from last week and had not a great showing, but a better showing than they have in the previous weeks before. But I think this week was pretty much about the defense breaking down. I mean, that's essentially what it was. The defense kind of broke down. I think they knew this was the last game of the season. They knew their hopes of any types of playoffs or conference play. I think that was out of the window. So I just kind of think the defense as a whole, they kind of just fell apart, and it was kind of disappointing to see them give up 45 points. Granted, those interceptions didn't help, and there was a lot of change in possessions there,
right.
But I definitely expected to see a better performance from what was one of the higher-ranked defensive units in Division II football.
Yeah, the Central State's running back, Saffold.
He snapped.
Yeah, he had 223 yards on the ground.
I was 220. Yeah.
214, 223, same thing.
He got the numbers.
Nah,
because he gained 223. They do the loss of yards. He only lost 9 yards, so it was 214. That was his net. But that's amazing, 200 yards on the ground.
Still good, though.
I mean, he snapped.
Despite what happened in the game.
Yeah, averaging 17 yards. 7 to 8 yards a carry. So he had a great game. But yeah, that defense. The defense they didn't step up as they should have this week. But granted, this is the last season. The last game of the season. They have another season coming up ahead next year. So I do wish them luck on next season because I will no longer be here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they recoup after this. I'm not gonna say a disappointing season, but I think they hoped that their season was gonna be a little bit better. I think they hoped that they would get off to a little bit better start and obviously a better finish, and they would be able to still be able to compete in the playoffs and for a conference title. So I think that the 3-6 overall record doesn't show how good the defense really was until towards the end of the season. Or the last game when they broke down.
Our defense is ranked, 12th in the nation.
Yeah.
So,
but I think the problem was for them is they finished 2-4 in conference play. That was the problem.
Yeah, that was the problem.
That's what got them right there. But I think, next year or next season, I want to see what off-season moves are made and what they do to improve their teams, both on the offensive end and the defensive end.
I just want to give a big shout out to one of MassCom's own, Bryce McKenzie. He had 14 tackles on Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. So that's a wrap here from Inside the Den here at Lane College. My name is Justin Robinson. This is Kayon Young. This is Tyler Newkirk. I want to thank everyone for watching all season. All of our viewers, we appreciate you. We love you guys. And continue to watch all of our content that we put out on all of our social media outlets. That's Lane College WLCD TV on YouTube. So you guys go check that out on YouTube. So make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on there, so make sure you guys go out there and like and subscribe. So,
and before we officially sign off here too, I also want to give a special shout out and send our prayers and condolences from the MassCom family to Ashley Andrews, who lost her father this past weekend. So we kind of want to, send our love and prayers. We love you. Anything you need, let us know. And we hope that you and your family make it through this difficult time. And much love, much prayers to you and your family.
And once again, that's it from Inside the Den. We'll see you guys next season.
Thank y'all. Much love.
Peace and love.
Are you listening? Damn.